Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak Your Flow, the podcast where we transform your English from basic to brilliant. I'm your host, Michael.
And I'm Olivia, your guest teacher today. Michael, I'm so excited to dive into today's topic because this is the question I hear more than any other from my students.
Let me guess. How do I speak English fluently?
Exactly. And you know what's interesting? Most people are asking the wrong question.
Ooh, that's intriguing. Well, listeners, buckle up because today we're going to break down everything you need to know about speaking English fluently. We're not giving you quick fixes or magic tricks. We're giving you the real professional strategies that actually work.
And by the end of this episode, you'll have a clear roadmap to follow. Let's get started.
Olivia, you mentioned that people are asking the wrong question. What did you mean by that?
Well, when most people say, I want to speak English fluently, what they really mean is, I want to speak English perfectly, without any mistakes, with a native accent. And that's where the problem starts.
Because fluency isn't about perfection.
Exactly. Fluency is about flow. It's about expressing your ideas smoothly, naturally, and confidently, even if you make some grammar mistakes along the way.
I love that definition. So listeners, write this down. Fluency equals flow, not perfection. Can you give us an example, Olivia?
Sure. Imagine two students. Student A speaks with perfect grammar, but stops every 3 words to think. They say, yesterday I went to the market. Student B might make small mistakes, but speaks smoothly. Yesterday I go to the market and I bought some vegetables. Who sounds more fluent?
Student B, absolutely, because they're communicating effectively and naturally.
Right, and here's the beautiful truth. Fluency comes before accuracy. Once you can speak fluently, you can work on fixing your mistakes. But if you wait until you're perfect before you speak, you'll never start.
That's such an important mindset shift. So listeners, give yourself permission to make mistakes. Your goal is communication, not perfection.
And Michael, I think we should address the elephant in the room. How long does it actually take to become fluent?
Yes, because I know many of you have seen videos promising fluency in 7 days or 30 days.
Those are clickbait, plain and simple. Real fluency takes time. The Foreign Service Institute says it takes approximately 600 to 750 hours of study for English speakers to learn languages similar to English. For English learners, depending on your native language, it could take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years of consistent practice.
But here's the good news. You don't need to wait 2 years to see results. You can start having real conversations within weeks if you use the right methods.
Exactly. Progress is immediate. Fluency is gradual.
All right, Olivia, let's get practical. What are the core pillars of speaking English fluently?
I teach my students that there are 5 essential pillars: input, imitation, interaction, immersion, and consistency. Let's break each one down.
Pillar number 1, input. What does that mean?
Input means listening and reading. You cannot speak what you haven't heard. Your brain needs thousands of examples of natural English before it can produce natural English.
So, what should listeners be doing for input?
Listen to English every single day. Podcasts like this one, YouTube videos, Netflix shows, audiobooks, music, anything that interests you. The key is to choose content that's slightly above your level, not too easy, not too hard.
I call that the Goldilocks zone, just right for learning.
Perfect analogy. And here's a pro tip. Listen to the same content multiple times. The first time, you understand maybe 60%. The second time, 75%. By the third time, you're catching things you missed and learning natural phrases.
Repetition is the mother of learning. Now, Pillar 2. Imitation.
This is where most learners miss out. Imitation means copying native speakers, their pronunciation, their rhythm, their intonation, even their body language.
Like an actor preparing for a role.
Exactly. Find speakers you admire and shadow them. Shadowing is when you listen to someone speak and repeat what they say immediately after, trying to match their tone and speed.
I love shadowing. Listeners, try this. Play a short video clip, maybe 30 seconds. Listen once, then play it again and speak along with the speaker, like you're their echo. It feels weird at first, but it's incredibly powerful.
It trains your mouth muscles, your brain, and your ears all at once. Moving on to Pillar 3, interaction.
This is the scary one for most people.
Yes, but it's absolutely essential. You must speak with real people. You can listen for years, but until you have actual conversations, you won't become fluent.
Where can people find conversation partners?
So many options now. Language exchange apps like HelloTalk or Tandem, online tutoring platforms like italki or Preply, local conversation clubs, even commenting in English on social media. The key is to speak regularly, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes a day.
And don't be afraid to make mistakes in these conversations. Every mistake is a learning opportunity.
Absolutely. Pillar 4, immersion. This means surrounding yourself with English as much as possible.
Create an English environment even if you're not in an English-speaking country.
Yes, change your phone language to English. Think in English. Talk to yourself in English while you're cooking or driving. Narrate your day. Now I'm making coffee. I'm pouring the water. The coffee smells amazing.
That self-talk technique is so underrated. It builds your speaking muscles without the pressure of an audience.
Exactly. And finally, Pillar 5, consistency. This is the most important one.
Because talent matters less than daily practice.
Right. Studying English for 3 hours once a week is far less effective than studying 25 minutes every single day. Your brain needs regular, consistent exposure to build those neural pathways.
So listeners, commit to a daily English habit. Even 15 minutes a day will transform your speaking over time. Olivia, you've taught thousands of students. What are the biggest mistakes you see people make when trying to improve their fluency?
Oh, I have a whole list. Mistake number 1, studying grammar rules instead of speaking.
The classic trap.
Yes, grammar is important, but you don't learn to swim by reading about swimming. You learn by getting in the water. Too many learners spend years studying grammar books, but never actually speaking.
What's the right balance?
Spend 20% of your time on grammar and 80% on active practice, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Use grammar as a tool to understand mistakes you make while speaking, not as the foundation of your learning.
Mistake number 2.
Translating in your head before speaking.
Ah, yes, the mental translation trap.
When you think in your native language, translate to English, and then speak, you create a slow, unnatural flow. Real fluency means thinking directly in English.
How do people stop translating?
Start simple. Think simple thoughts in English throughout your day. I'm hungry. I need coffee. That's a nice car. As you practice, your English thinking gets faster and more complex. Eventually, it becomes automatic.
Beautiful advice. What's mistake number 3?
Being afraid of making mistakes.
Fear is the fluency killer.
Completely. I tell my students, you will make thousands of mistakes on your journey to fluency. Every single one is necessary. The fastest learners are the ones who speak fearlessly, make mistakes, learn, and keep going.
Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Listeners, I want you to celebrate your mistakes, not fear them.
And here's mistake number 4, not recording yourself.
Oh, this is powerful.
Most people have no idea how they actually sound when speaking English. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute about any topic. Listen back. You'll immediately hear your own mistakes, pronunciation errors, hesitations, overused words.
It's uncomfortable, but incredibly valuable.
Yes, do this once a week and you'll see measurable progress. Final mistake, trying to learn everything at once.
The overwhelm trap.
Exactly. Focus on one area at a time. Maybe this month you focus on pronunciation. Next month, expanding vocabulary. The month after, improving grammar accuracy. Focused practice beats scattered effort every time.
All right, Olivia, let's give our listeners some practical exercises they can start today. What's exercise number 1?
The Daily Speaking Challenge. Every day, speak about one topic for 2 to 3 minutes without stopping. Set a timer. You can talk about your day, your opinion on something, a movie you watched, anything.
And the key is to not stop, even if you make mistakes.
Exactly. This builds your speaking stamina and trains your brain to keep producing English even when you don't know the perfect word.
What if you get stuck on a word?
Describe it. If you can't remember refrigerator, say, the big cold box in the kitchen where we keep food. This is a crucial skill for fluency, working around vocabulary gaps.
Exercise number 2?
The phrase collection method. Instead of learning individual words, collect useful phrases and expressions.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Instead of just learning the word agree, collect phrases like, I couldn't agree more. That's exactly what I think. You've got a point there. I'm on the same page. When you learn language in chunks, you sound much more natural.
And you can use these phrases immediately in conversations.
Right. Keep a phrase journal. Every day, add 2 to 3 new phrases you hear from native speakers. Review them regularly and try to use them in your own speech.
Exercise 3?
The question-answer game. This one's great for practicing alone. Ask yourself a question and answer it out loud with full sentences. What did I do today? Today, I woke up at 7 a.m., made breakfast, and worked on my English.
This simulates real conversation.
Exactly. And you can make it more challenging by using different question types. Why questions, how questions, what if questions. This forces you to use different grammatical structures.
I love that. Exercise 4.
The movie method. Watch a scene from a movie or TV show, maybe 2 to 3 minutes long. Watch it 5 times. First time, just enjoy it. Second time, focus on pronunciation. Third time, pause and repeat sentences. Fourth time, shadow along with the actors. Fifth time, try to perform the scene from memory.
That's intensive practice.
It is, but you'll master those sentences completely. You'll own that vocabulary, that pronunciation, that natural rhythm.
And final exercise?
Find an English-speaking accountability partner, someone at your level who's also trying to improve. Meet online 3 times a week for 20-minute conversations. Talk about anything, your goals, your challenges, current events, your hobbies.
The accountability makes it so much more effective.
Yes, and you grow together. You make mistakes together, you encourage each other, you celebrate progress together. It removes so much of the pressure and fear.
Olivia, this has been incredible. Before we wrap up, what's the one piece of advice you'd give to someone who's frustrated with their English speaking right now?
I'd say this. Fluency is not a destination, it's a journey. Even native speakers are constantly learning and improving their language skills. So be patient with yourself, celebrate small wins, and remember that every conversation, every mistake, every practice session is moving you forward.
Even if you can't see the progress day to day.
Exactly. You don't see a plant growing every day, but give it water and sunlight consistently, and one day you have a beautiful tree. Your English is the same.
Beautiful analogy. And listeners, remember, you don't need to be perfect to be effective. You don't need a native accent to be understood. You just need to keep practicing, keep speaking, keep showing up.
Your English speaking journey is unique to you. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to where you were last month, last year. That's the progress that matters.
So let's recap our key points. Fluency is about flow, not perfection. Focus on the 5 pillars: input, imitation, interaction, immersion, and consistency. Avoid common mistakes like overstudying grammar and fearing mistakes, and practice daily with the exercises we've shared.
Start small, stay consistent, and trust the process.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Olivia. This was absolutely brilliant.
My pleasure, Michael. And to all the listeners, you've got this. Keep speaking, keep flowing.
That's it for today's episode of Speak Your Flow. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, share it with someone who's learning English, and leave us a comment telling us your biggest English speaking challenge.
We read every comment and we'll address your questions in future episodes.
Until next time, keep practicing, stay confident, and remember, your English is already good enough to start speaking today. Speak your flow.